Hi my dear students, we have completed successfully last session and now again we come here. I want to interact with you with another lesson, selfish giant 2. Actually you learnt previously selfish giant 1. In that lesson you have already known a giant is there, it is very selfish, it has its own garden, but it never, because of its possessiveness, it never allowed anyone into its garden. It does not like even children playing in its garden. To prevent them, it made a wall around its garden and pasted a notice, trespassers will be prosecuted. On seeing this notice, the children felt very disappointed and they started blaming the giant. What type of giant is it? What kind of giant is it? Why the giant can't bear even the little children to play? It's very selfish. It's not good. By talking like that, they left the place. Those days rolled by. In every garden, spring broke out. Broke out means I already explained, started. But in this garden, there was no spring, no blossoms, no bloomings, no summer fruits, no golden fruits. Only winter settles in the garden. The giant, the selfish giant is unhappy. It's worrying for not the arrival of spring. The children were also not in happy mood. They were in sorrow because they have lost their playground, means the place where they play. Garden is their playground. But two people were happy. One is the fog, another one is the snow. These two called north wind. North wind comes and settles there. Later hails came. The entire garden was covered with, all the trees were covered with snow and fog. Seems to be as if silver covered the trees. The giant, which was living in the castle, was in depression, in disappointment, in sorrow. For why not spring broke out in its garden? Why spring didn't come? Has the spring forgotten the garden? So many waves of thinking arose in her mind. Days rolled by. You know, nature is mysterious. Nature spoils everything. Nature does not like the walls. So, nature damages the walls. That means because of the rain, because of the heat of the sun, the objects started damaging or spoiling. The same happens to the wall of the beautiful garden of the giant, of the selfish giant. There is a big hole in the wall of the giant's garden. Generally, the children are curious to know. They never give up what they like. So the children keep an eye on the wall, on the garden, even though they did not enter the garden, they did not play in the garden. The garden is in their mind. So they used to keep an eye on the garden. One day, the children noticed a hole in the garden. I already told, because of nature, the hole was damaged. On seeing the hole, children felt very much happy. Just they steal into the garden. They crept into the garden. They crawled into the garden through the hole and started playing. The giant, which was living in its castle, all of a sudden heard a beautiful song, some music, seems to be music. The giant thought, what's that a beautiful song? Whether the royal musician going on in a procession, is it the king's procession? Procession means, I already told, a long line of people moving in an order. A long line of people moving in an order. By thinking like that, out of curiosity, what is going on outside? It got down the bed and slowly reached the window. Looked into the window, looked through the window. The giant, the selfish giant, shocked to see a bird, a linnet bird, was sitting on the branch of a tree and singing melodiously. The giant, surprised, till that moment there were no birds in her garden, no bloomings, no blossomings. But now a bird was there sitting and singing melodiously. Out of curiosity, she got down the stairs of its castle and entered the garden. The giant was surprised to see children were there in the garden. Children started playing. Children started playing. Children started playing. Surprised to see. And what most amazing thing is, spring was settled in its garden. All the trees were blooming, blossoming, fruits. Spring settles there. On seeing this, the giant feels very happy. But the children who saw the giants coming, children saw the giants coming, were scared of it. They running away from the garden. They escaped from the garden through the same hole, which they entered. But all the garden there was spring, but a corner of the garden, one tree was there. It was still fog. It had still fog and snow. There was no spring in the corner. As soon as The children left the garden. Again, winter falls. The spring disappears. Winter settled again. The giant see, actually this time the giant did not shout at the children. The giant did not do anything. But the children ran away by keeping the previous experience of giants shouting at them, knowing the selfishness of the giant, knowing the narrow-mindedness of the giant. So, the giant, after entering the garden, happened to see the little child who was at a tree. He was trying, the little boy was trying to get up, to climb onto the tree, but failed, since he was very, very young, since he little, a kid. All the children who went outside of the garden through the hole, hiding at the back of the wall of the garden, started peeping into the garden through the hole. What the giant do? What does the giant do? The little kid. While they were watching, the giant reached the little kid. The giant gently takes the little kid into her palm and helped the little kid to climb onto the tree. All the children who were outside and peeping through the hole, surprised at the behavior of the giant, at the changed behavior of the giant. Now the giant did not do anything harm to the little kid, not shouted. Moreover, the giant helped the little kid to climb onto the tree. So now the children feel the giant is now good. It changed its attitude. So they give up the fear of the giant. The little kid climbed onto the tree. The little kid climbed onto the tree. Amazingly, the tree bears fruits. All the fog disappears from the tree, as if the spring was there. The giant surprised. The giant understood. Nature doesn't like selfishness. Nature doesn't like possessiveness. If that particular person has possessiveness or selfishness, nature doesn't enter that area, in that place. The giant now understood how guilty it was, what mistake it had done, how wrong on its part to prevent the children from entering the garden and denied them playing there. The giant self-analysis made some analysis, retrospection taken place. The giant feels it's wrong to be selfish. to be possessive, and we have to share with others what we have, and those who are in need, we have to help them. When it feels like that, it allows the children to its garden. When children noticed that Jane did not do any harm to the little kid, instead of it helping to climb onto the tree, the children felt very happy at the nature of the giant. So fearlessly they started entering the garden, and as usually previously how they play in the garden, in the same way they are playing in the garden. The giant who helped the little child in climbing up the tree likes very much. The giant likes him very much. Why? Because at the time of the giant taking the little boy into its arm, the little boy kissed it. The little boy kissed the giant. That makes the giant having a great liking for the little boy. Every day it started watching. Every day it started watching the boys, the children playing there, eagerly waiting to see the boy. Which boy? The boy who kissed it. The boy who was helped by the giant to climb onto the tree. The giant waited for some days to see the boy, but to his astonishment, to the astonishment of the giant, the boy was seen nowhere. So the giant could not withstand, could not bear going to children and asked the children, "My dear children, where is the little boy? Why the little boy hasn't been coming here?" Then all the children look at each other. Later they answer the giant. "My dear giant, we don't know who the little boy was. We don't know who the little boy was. How he has come here. He is not with us. We never see him before." On hearing the words, the giant was puzzled. Then who is the little boy? Where did he come? How did he come? Only on the day he came. And what happened to the little boy? Started thinking daily. Some days rolled by. All of a sudden, one day happened to see the giant, now the reformed giant, previously selfish giant, the reformed giant now happened to see the little boy. At the sight of the little boy, The giant ran down the stairs and reached the boy. The boy has some wounds on his body. The boy was not in good condition, having wounds on the body. The giant, who likes the boy very much, could not bear to see the wounds on the body of the little boy. It gets enormous anger. It gets huge anger. Started shouting, who dare to hurt thee? Who is it? Who dares to hurt thee? Thee means I already explained you. It is used in the poetic sense for the word you. So it shouted, but the little boy said, don't worry, no need to be angry. These are the wounds of love. These are necessary. Nothing happens to me. Don't be angry at anyone. Don't be angry with anyone. What the little boy said? Beautiful words. These are the wounds of love. These are necessary. So please be patient. Please be relaxed. You don't feel anxiety. On listening the words, hearing the words of the little child, the giant remained silent. Because these words are philosophical. What the little boy said? These are the wounds of love. These are the wounds of love. These are necessary. When it says, these words are so philosophical. These words are beyond the age of the child. The giant understood. This child is not an ordinary child. This child has some divine qualities. The words used by the child beyond the age of the child. So it knelt. The giant knelt. The giant knelt before the little child and asked, who are you? Who are you, little child? The giant prayed. Then the child smiled and said, you allowed me to play in your garden. You allowed me to play in your garden. Now let me take you to my garden. Now let me take you to my garden. We will play together there peacefully into heaven of my garden. On hearing the words, the giant remained silent. The giant accepted the little child, and both were leaving the place to the place of the child's garden. So, my dear students, now you try to get who is the little child. Where did the little child take the giant? That is, we can imagine, we can guess, the child is none but, might be, the angel of God. The angel of God. So, the time of the giant is up. That's why the angel of the God reaches this giant and takes the giant to the heaven. There in the heaven, both the giant and the child started playing happily. This is the main concept of the lesson, the selfish giant. So, the conclusion, what do you conclude from this lesson? What you understand from the character of old giant or the little child? We can conclude one most important point here is one should not be selfish, one should not be possessive. Nature does not like the selfishness, nature does not like possessiveness. One should help the others, those who are badly in need of them. One should allow the others to share what he has. Otherwise, he will not be supported, he will not be blessed even by God. Here, the giant in the beginning of the lesson, though selfish, though possessive, it understood its fault and it reforms by itself by knowing through the children. Nature doesn't comes if children are not there, if children are not allowed into its garden. It is not like all the trees, all the plants are dried, without fruits, without blossoms, without bloomings. In such a way, if you are selfish, if you don't help others, there will be no development to you also. This is the message of the lesson. Now, what you have to do from this lesson, you may feel it's the homework. What's it? Describe your feelings. Describe your feelings about the old giant. About the old giant in the beginning of the lesson. In the beginning of the lesson. In the beginning of the lesson. So, you take this assignment and I hope you hope to complete it successfully. Thank you.